Welcome back at 8:30. Good Saturday morning to you. I'm Maddie Kurth. And pack your sunscreen and your extra water before you head out to the lakefront for Hogs for the Cause today. Meteorologist Hannah Gard says things are soon to be heating up. And then we're looking at this threat of storms coming to round out the weekend.
Yeah, we'll talk about that first because this is a significant severe weather threat for tomorrow morning. Today, we don't have much going on, which is the good news, but this is the severe outlook for today. So if you're traveling to the west or north, you do need to pay close attention to this. We have a level 3 out of 5 risk for the area in orange. The black lines, that is called hatching. That's where we could see strong tornadoes, and that includes Shreveport, Alexandria, Jackson. So again, if you're traveling north, make sure that you're paying attention to the radar. We do have a lot of severe weather that's going to happen today. This black line shows where it transitions into Sunday morning because our outlooks are always through the next morning. So our severe threat is going to be in the morning hours tomorrow. We have a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, all modes of severe weather possible. That means damaging wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, a few tornadoes, and then large hail. We also could see heavy flooding rain, especially because this system's going to be slowing down as it approaches us. Right now, it's over to the west. We're seeing some storms popping up in Texas. We don't really have anything severe going on right now, but we do have a lot of flood alerts because these areas across the central Mississippi River Valley have seen repeated rain over and over again the past couple of days and severe threats. So there's been a lot of flooding issues up there. We're seeing snow in the Texas Panhandle. There is cold air on the back side of this, so we'll get to that and what that will mean for us later. But on water vapor, we do have this big swirl over Albuquerque. This is an upper level low pressure system. Over here, over the Gulf, you see this clockwise spin? That's high pressure. So between that, you get this kind of V shape to the atmosphere. The upper level winds are going in different directions. That leads to rising air at the surface. So that's why we're going to see a severe threat. But up here to the north, we also see this kind of motion to the east here. That's another upper level low on the northern end of the system. Because they're disconnected, this is going to slow down as it gets to us. So we don't see much today. We might see a shower or two in the afternoon, but really the rain starts to come in very early tomorrow morning around 2 to 4. We'll see some showers, and then by 4 o'clock, the line is starting to encroach in places like Baton Rouge. Then it comes together even more. As that comes together, we could see a damaging wind threat and tornado threat along with heavy rainfall as it moves through our area. This is about 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and then it starts to fall apart. This is the good news. By midday, we'll lose the severe threat. This is not going to be severe weather anymore. It will move off to the east that severe threat lingers. But the rain, I don't think really goes anywhere. We start to see rounds of rainfall. We could have some periods where it dries out, but we'll see another downpour coming by. This is 6 p.m. So we're still going to see that rain lingering even after the severe threat subsides, and we could see downpours that might lead to some street flooding because it will be over the same areas over and over again. So into Sunday night through Monday morning, still seeing some lingering scattered showers. It would be a lot lighter on Monday if we do see rain, and mainly in the morning hours before that cold front totally gets through and brings us some cooler air. So in terms of the rain potential, the highest totals are definitely to the north of us, but with that rain kind of going over the same places throughout the day, especially if we get those downpours in the afternoon, we could get swaths of over 3 inches of rainfall, and that would lead to some flooding. So we'll be watching for that. Most of the area will get 1 to 2 inches of rain throughout the day, so a nice soaking, and it will be kind of dreary, unfortunately, for our Sunday. Here's the low I was talking about that kind of moves off from the desert southwest over the plains. And the upper level low that's way up here to the north, they're kind of disconnected. That's why that boundary stalls out. It does eventually move past by Tuesday. That's when we get a northerly flow and we'll have some cooler air sinking in before high pressure rebuilds over the plains. Later in the week, I'll see the temperatures coming back. So we actually get a nice cool down into the 60s Monday. 62 for our high. Feels really good for this time of year. Then we get back up to the 70s, 80 degrees by Friday. Today, warm, humid. The sun is peeking through the clouds out there. That sunshine's going to feel really warm. It's 76 to start, mid 70s for the dew point, and the winds out there sustain 20 miles per hour, and they're gusting over 30 in many areas. It's going to be very windy again today. Make sure you secure anything that's outside, especially because that line of storms is going to come through early. You don't want to be doing it early tomorrow morning. So just get that done. Make sure there's nothing flying around today, and then into tomorrow. 86 for our high. That could rival the record high temperature. And then tomorrow, as the rain comes through, it'll keep our temperatures down, but we'll be tracking that severe threat in the morning hours. Again, severe weather, so give me the first alert for that. Make sure you have ways to receive weather alerts overnight tonight into tomorrow, but then the rain will linger. It does look like into the afternoon and even the evening. I'm hoping it moves faster than the modeling is showing, but because this is kind of a washout for our Sunday. But get out there today. Warm, windy, but nice weather. And then the rest of the week looks beautiful. We actually get a little bit of a cool down if you don't like this summer feel that's been around already.
Some pretty chilly early mornings over there on the North Shore as well.
Yeah,
so.
40s. That's going to feel pretty good.
Yeah, grab yourself a little pullover or something. It'll be
Yes.
nice. All right. Thanks, Hannah.